Well, howdy diddly dandy there, chums. It is I, Captain Stephen X, and today, chums, I've got a little tip for you guys on freighters. Yeah, this is a bit of an extension of a video I did before, but it was inside of another video. But basically, this is how to get yourself loads and loads of sort of warp fuel. You will need an Atlas pass of some kind, Atlas pass level 1, 2 or 3 to actually do this, because yeah, I am going to be exploiting these upright barrel type canisters you can see. However, I'm going to start this by starting off with my standing planters and just harvesting a load of carbon. So here we go, we're just going to walk along amongst all of these and take everything that I can, my leafy greens, and then I'm going to raid these. I'm getting loads of condensed carbon, great. This is a great way to get carbon, condensed or otherwise, heck yes. There we go, and antimatter. So there we go, and hopefully I would get a casing for the antimatter and I can make my own warp fuel, meaning that I won't have to actually go around getting all the bits. There you go, I've got an antimatter housing there, so I can now make warp fuel, which is great. Or I can use that antimatter to start crafting more of these barrels. I just need some, I think, the cobalt, the ionized cobalt. There we go, let's grab a load more of this. Lovely and jubbly. There you go, let's, I haven't had any navigational data pop yet. You know what, I'm going to grab some Albion Pearls and just show you that it doesn't actually work with farming materials. So there we go, we'll grab those and I'll show you what I mean in a bit. But here we go, I've got all these to grab now, so let's go through the inner sanctum of this. So yeah, you could build this out massive and really exploit this a lot, but I haven't. So you go, oh, there we go, navigational data, it's finally popped. That's what I was hoping to get, because the navigational data you can swap for maps up at the cartographer in the station, which is a great way in the weekend missions of finding knowledge stones, because if you get all the ones for sort of ancient relic sites and knowledge sites and things, you might find yourself a monolith that's got all 3 Atlas stones there at once, which makes it a lot quicker. You can see that from the green boxes I got a lot of the trinkets, which is going to raise my faction ratings with all the different races. So yeah, you may want to do a different build out to what I've got. You might want more green boxes than these red ones. But for me, the navigational data and the ability to make warp fuel on the fly is paramount to my adventures, so that's what I'm going for. And my faction rating is already through the roof with each of the different races. But yes, you may want to tailor this out to your own ways and needs. So here we go, let's just grab these. There we are, some more navigational data, perfect. I've got 4 so far from this singular run, which is nice. Some more antimatter there. So technically, now that you see all these little canisters, I think they take... Anyhow, let's run down here. And I go through both doors, turn around, and then go back up the ramp again. And look at this. I can now reharvest them all. They're all reactivated again. So there we go. I've got some more navigational data, antimatter, lovely jubbly. So yeah, I'm not going to show you the whole thing. I'm just going to get this. But you can see over there that the plants, they haven't respawned in. So yeah, it doesn't work with the farming plants. They have a bigger cooldown. So it's only going to work with your upright planters and the canisters and the green boxes. But this is a great way of replicating over and over again and getting an infinite supply of those things. Now this is also a self-perpetuating sort of glitch. Heck yes. Yeah, so this is pretty darn sweet, because what I could do if I really wanted to now, chums, is just build out more and more of these sort of canisters, which is great. But in here you can see, if I go into my cargo area, you can see what I've got there. So these are great for upping your faction rating. And yeah, I've got a few bits and bobs there, which is all good. I mean, the antimatter is always good because you can make yourself warp fuel. So hopefully this is going to save you a lot of crafting and a lot of time. But yeah, you can just create more and more of these. Look, I can put down 13 of them because I've got so much antimatter from my first little run. So I could put them all around here. I could build this out. I could really go to town and really exploit this further if I wished. Depending on your freighter layout, you may want to even do a freighter layout that just maximizes this little glitch in itself. Heck yeah. You know, yeah, if you want to get a shed load of navigational data, you know, you can always sell this stuff as well. So it doesn't fetch a great deal. You're not going to become mega filthy rich super duper quick, but it is pretty awesome, pretty ace. Anyway, I hope you guys found this interesting. You might be able to exploit it better than I, but until next time, goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye again. I want to say a massive great big thank you for watching. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And thank you to my backers over on Patreon and on YouTube membership. If you do want to support this channel, you could just not skip my adverts. That throws revenue down my avenue. Or stay with Captain Steve a little bit longer and hit something on this screen. Heck yes, and there's also merch on this screen now. Awesome!